Hi, I'm theciaellis, and welcome to Grandma's Homestead. Okay, I'm struggling this morning to keep my lens clear. It is a steamy morning. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It's already 77 degrees, and the humidity is 100%. But I have to take a trip, and I have to take care of a few things. And I have been working hard to make sure that life is easier for Kenzie and for Tom while I am gone. So I thought I'd maybe take you along with me this morning while I do some chores and I got some work done and show you some of the things I've done to prepare for my trip and so that Tom and Kenzie don't have to, because they've already got their own jobs and they've already got their own lives, and now they're having to take over and try to cover for me. So yeah, they've got a little bit going, and I'm going to try to do my best to make it easier for them. All right, I've got the basic chores done. I haven't fed the pigs fully, but that's okay because a storm rolled through yesterday. It was really beautiful. I thought you could see it on Instagram, but I couldn't find it this morning. And but it did blow one of the panels off of Waddle's pig hut. So we had used the last of our washers for the roof for the breast birds, and so now I'm going to run to town real quick and get some more washers. I've got the screws, so I think I'm set up for that, but I do need to go get the washers. And I'm trying to race the sun. It's supposed to be very hot today with a heat index of 112. So I'm going to work as long as I can and get done what I can outside before I start working inside. Okay, I got the washers, and I also picked up a new sprayer for Tom because there was aspects of the last sprayer he didn't like, and I understood. So he's going to have a new sprayer that he can use for watering and stuff too. So now I'm going to go. Oh wait, I got to tell you a story first. I'm driving into town to get the washers and the sprayer, and Kenzie calls me. She goes, Grandma, I have a problem. And I have to admit, I had seen evidence of it before I left, but I didn't pay attention. I had seen evidence of where Sydney the cat had captured some sort of critter in her bathtub. That's one of the places he likes to go. He likes to capture mice, bring rabbits in the house, whatever, and he likes to take them into her bathtub to torture them until they die. Well, I had seen some evidence of it, but I didn't see too much, and I didn't look too closely. So when Kenzie calls me, she goes, Grandma, I have a problem. There's a mouse that we think is still alive in my tub drain. So she's going, I don't know what to do, and I'm going, okay. And I understand her point, but I said, okay, I've got dish gloves. You can put dish gloves on. You can get some tongs and see if you can get it pulled out the drain and you just throw it outside. And so I didn't hear it. When I got home, I asked, and they said, yeah, Cadence caught it and put it outside. So life in Oklahoma, life on the farm is just lovely. So now let's get started on trying to fix this pig hut. I can't remember if I told you, but we had that storm blow through. It blew one of the panels off, and I'm pretty sure I did tell you. But now I'm going to try to do it with piglets around, and in fact I pulled up and they're already out and running around. I've got to try to figure out fencing. Hopefully I can get some fencing issues taken care of before I leave tomorrow too. I don't know. We'll have to see. But at least I can put the pig hut back together, hopefully today, and so they can get in and out of the sun. All right, let's get started. Here, guys. All right, I think this looks better. I like the washers. This plywood, I think it's only like 1/4 inch, so it's really thin. And one thing, trouble I had with, even when I was building it, was a screw accidentally going through the wood. And apparently I did this upside down, because that was what was, this was on the, not upside down, but I did it wrong. And so there's a screw sticking up right here that I probably should have removed, but I did not. But that's okay. We've got these in here. That's looking better. I was noticing that I'm probably going to have to replace this one eventually. And if you can see, there are a few of the washers on here already. But it's looking pretty good. Well, that's not looking pretty good, but I think but I do like the washers. I like that. Yeah, look at that. There's even a full crack right there. All right. You got fed, baby. What's up? In fact, you got some feed on your neck. Oop, not anymore. All right, what I have been hoping to do, I've got several of these posts set. Apparently, several of them had already been knocked down to piglets that are getting loose. And so Tom mowed a circle for me. I've got some single wire over there that I was going to get put up. I don't know if I can get that done today or not. We'll have to see, because the sun is getting high. And they're having a good time there. One other thing I've done, and I won't lie, guys, this broke my heart. I'm going to, first of all, I guess I'm going to have to see if I can get Daisy mixed in with these other pigs now, because she's over here all alone. And I'm sorry, because that means that we did get Oscar taken to the processor. That was not a fun trip. He's been miserable for a long time though, and I kept hoping he'd get better. I kept trying to do what I could to see if he could get better, you know, veterinarian, chiropractor. And it got to where he was stuck in that mud hole back there all the time. We were for a while regularly trying to bring him out so he could maybe walk a little bit, but it got to where he couldn't even do that. So yesterday, it took us a full hour to get him loaded up, pulled out of the mud hole, and we realized whenever we got him pulled out of the mud hole, his hind legs were not working at all anymore. So, he's being processed now, and he's no longer suffering, I guess. But that's one less thing for Tom to have to deal with. So, we got that done. It's time to move on, I guess. This is something else I did. I had started some chicken eggs so I can increase my flock. And I don't know, just a couple of days or maybe a week after I started it, I learned that I was going to be going to Florida. So in an effort to make it easier for Tom, I did take all those eggs out of the incubator. That was hard too. I'm not going to lie. That was very hard. I almost felt like I was doing like 33 miniature abortions. I don't know. It was terrible because, you know, they were about a week old, and I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of tell I'm kind of struggling with the whole mess of this, but that's okay. I guess it's okay. It's part of life. I'm having to go to Florida because my mom and dad are 81. They've had some health problems for a long time, and who at 81 does not? And but Dad keeps falling. He fell last week and busted his head, knocked himself out, and there's some reasons for it. And I'm hoping when I'm out there I can help keep that under control where he won't fall so much more anymore, but we'll have to find out. One way or another, I'm having to go out there under kind of difficult circumstances. I was on the phone with a friend last night because I've got to figure out, you know, when he falls, when is it that he needs medical attention that's outside of my realm? I need to be able to assess that, and my friend was very helpful. I'm sure there's a lot more I need to learn, but but you know, jump in the fire, I guess. I don't know. But so that's what I'm doing. I'm flying out to Florida tomorrow. We're going to hopefully assess their situation. That in my brother and my sister and myself assessment, they've needed to be in some sort of assisted living for several years now, and Now with Dad, I believe he's declining. I mean, not just, not anyone declining. I believe that we're getting to the end of his life pretty quickly. I could be way wrong. I really hope I am wrong. I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't matter how I feel. It is what it is, isn't it? So, and Mom can't take care of him. When she had her stroke, she lost her right side. So I'm going out there. I'm going to do my very best to take care of my parents who need some physical assistance, and we're going to have some hard talks. They've already told me they want to talk about their deaths and what they want to have happen after they die. Okay, I mean, they mentioned that the other day. Said, when you're here, this is what we're going to talk about. Oh, okay, we can do that. Sorry, I didn't know I had a glare. So this is not going to be a fun trip. I mean, I'm going to enjoy visiting with my parents and being there with them, I suppose, but the subject matter and the reason I'm going there is going to be very difficult. It is difficult for me right now. And so add that to the changes I'm making here at the farm so that my family can take care of the farm while I'm gone. That's been a little bit difficult. I don't know why. I'm just not handling this very well this time. I guess I better get tougher, huh? So at least I got the pig hut set up for them, and where they can get in out of the rain and the sun as they need to, and I'll see what else I can get done. We'll try. I'm running out of time. I've still got a mountain of laundry to do. I've got a list of things for Kenzie to keep track of, because she's going to be taking care of my egg customers for me while I'm gone, and also my plants and several other things going on. So yeah, I mean, Tom's been doing an excellent job on the garden, and I'm grateful for that. I had to put something down. So, but as it is, he is going to have to take a few days off, and I'm glad he is. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. He's going to be around more. He needs the time here on the farm anyway. Hopefully, maybe he can get some of the fencing done if I can't get it done today, and I don't believe I'm going to be able to. I think the sun's getting too high, and I'm getting tired, and I've got a lot of stuff to do inside. Oh, I do need to water some plants and stuff too. I got a lot to do. So at least the pig hut is repaired. I'm getting down to the wire of everything I need to get done for my family while I'm gone, and obviously my mind is on where it's going to be, where it needs to be while I'm in Florida. So I guess if nothing else, I'd appreciate some prayers from you guys, and I'm definitely praying for guidance every step of the way. I'm always praying every step of the way. I'm praying for God to guide me, because Lord knows I need guidance every time. Every word that comes out of my mouth, every thought that comes into my head, I don't know. I'm sure all by myself I keep him busy. It's a good thing he can handle it, huh? All right, let me get back to work. I'm going to go water some plants, and let me see what else. I may show you more throughout the day. We'll have to see, but I'll definitely work on getting you a sunset tonight anyway. So let's see how the rest of the day plays out and see what happens. All right, it's the next day. There wasn't really too much outside that was left for me to do, and I got caught up doing a bunch of other things, and so I didn't finish out the video yesterday, but I will finish it out this morning and cover a couple of things. I'm leaving tonight. Oh my gosh, I got to calculating, and I got up about 5 o'clock this morning. We're probably not even going to get into my brother's house until 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that's going to be like a 21-hour day, I believe. That's not including how long it's going to take me to fall asleep. I don't know, but it's going to be a long day. Today's going to be a long day, but that's okay. It's kind of funny. I was thinking about this morning when I was doing the morning chores, that last week I felt overwhelmed and I was ready to run away from home, and I even did a podcast on it, and I still do, but I've noticed the last 2 days, dropped something onto the dog that startled her. I've noticed in the last 2 days I don't want to go. This morning it's going to be hot. It's supposed to be like 9. I think they said the actual temperature is supposed to be 101, and the heat index is 112, something like that. So I don't want to be out here when it's hot. But right now it's just gorgeous. We got a south wind. It's about 77 degrees, I believe. The sun hasn't quite come over the hill. It's just a beautiful morning. I enjoy my life out here 99% of the time. there are struggles, you know. The thing with Oscar affected me more than I really thought it would, and so that indicates that I need to get a little tougher, I guess, you know, because that is farm life. But yeah, I'm going to get around today. I did get your sunset last night, so you will get the sunset. But I guess what I want to finish off by saying is, even when we think we know what we want, we don't really, I guess. I don't know. But you know what? I've decided I'm just going to enjoy where I am, doing what I do, whatever it is, whether I'm in Florida taking care of parents who need some help right now, or if I'm here on the farm taking care of pigs and ducks and turkeys and dogs and cats. You know, I'm going to love my life. I'm going to live it and do everything to the best of my ability. And I guess this goes back to what I used to say a lot, and I kind of got away from it, is I really do encourage you to live until you die. I think part of the reason I don't want to go to mom and dad's, I think they're getting to the end of their dash. It's particularly my dad, and I think that's really affecting me. You know, I haven't gone there to assess it, but that's kind of what it feels like right now. It feels like Dad won't be with us much longer, and that's affected me. I didn't think it would over the years, you know, because I've never been really close with my parents, but it's kind of weird how it is affecting me. So part of me wants to go there, do my very best to help, because that's just what I like to do. I like to be helpful. I want to be there to help if I can. But another part of me really doesn't want to face what I'm going to be facing. So regardless, live, guys. Live until you die. Do your very best every day. Do everything that you can, because we are all going to die, and we are all going to have to face our Lord with the life that we've lived, good and bad, lazy, hardworking, mouthy, obedient, whatever. God bless, guys. I'll see you next time. Maybe I can get you some beach scenes. We'll see.